Let's see if this is going live. It is going live. I don't know why it says it's been live for 8 minutes. But anyway, something's been off with the live, which I understand why that's happening. So you might find my energy a little low. It's just I had a fever last night and it feels like it's still today also. Continuing where there's like a bit of body ache. Regardless, I feel more at peace. A lot of times when I do have the flu or I'm sick, it's more of like this, it's a gift for me. It gives me permission to really do nothing for however long it needs to last. And it gives me permission not to figure it out, not to worry about it, not to try to heal myself. For me personally, it's a space of freedom. Although to a lot of people it may not be, but for me it is freedom, where I have the freedom not to think, not to do, not to be. I can just whatever. So I just felt like whatever, I want to go live, and that was with no attachments. But the thing I really wanted to share with you deeply, and this is mainly for the world of spiritualism, those who are on the awakening path, for those who have either spent years or a year or only 6 months or have just woken up to the world of spirituality and are trying to discover who they are. I just want you to know that I had spent at least 25 years of my life on this journey, from self-help books to seminars to workshops to different spiritual communities, different techniques, different tools, everything you can possibly imagine. I was on a plane, traveling there, buying the book, reading the book, going online, practitioners, coaches, therapists, you name it, I was touching base with everything. And as you know, I have been actually in this line of work for going into 14 or 15 years now. So at first I was an interior designer, but this self-discovery journey and trying to heal and be of service to the world was the thing for me from a very young age. So what I'm sharing with you today has a lot to do with that journey. And I feel that there is no need to go through all that to self-actualize. I'm starting to notice that the spiritual world, and if you've stepped into it, there are a million different things going on. There are get your spirit guides in, or bring in your higher self, or star seeds or aliens. There is energetic things to do to ward off evil energy. There is it's just endless. It's like one leads to the next, leads to the next, leads to the next, and then you get lost. You lose yourself in it because everyone is sharing what they did to feel better, and everybody wants to feel better, right? So what happens is there's a time where one is not awakened. We're just living life as it is, and we're unhappy, right? And we think happiness is our work, happiness is the car, happiness is the relationship, happiness is having kids, and it's that, we're in that, right? Which most of society lives in. We're in that, right? Accumulating things to feel better. Maybe that promotion, maybe I quit this job and take this job, whatever it is, right? Maybe break up with this person, go to the next relationship, it doesn't matter. But the thing is constantly pursuing those things to feel better about life. And then an awakening happens. And it's not one awakening. Awakenings happen on different levels and different stages. It's not one awakening and then life makes sense. No, the first awakening is life makes absolutely no sense anymore. There's a kind of suffocation from striving for things, right? And there's kind of like a depletion of there must be more to life. Like that's kind of in a way what happens, right? Like there must be something more, or I'm sick of my illness, or something is happening where another new portal opens. And this is the tricky part, is stepping into that portal, that spiritual portal, the portal of self-discovery and, still looking for happiness, right? But this is where it gets a little mucky. Because once you open or step into that portal or you discover it, you're going to find an array, just an endless array of different modalities, different teachings, different possibilities, and what to look for and what to look for and what to do. And yet it's still in the pursuit of finding happiness. So it's the same pursuit as what they call today the 3D world, the same pursuit of the materialistic world, and now it's a materialistic pursuit still of how can I fix myself to provide myself with happiness, to reach that state of happiness. Because when I reach that state of happiness, then I will attract all the things that I want. It's the same concept. It's just changed around today with different languages, right? The languages are self-love, discover. When you self-love yourself, you will magnetize everything you've ever desired in your life. It's still pursuing the material world for joy, right? But the other way around, like now if I find my joy outside of the material world, then I'll get the material world. But it's still focused on the material things. Like we're doing this work, and I have done this forever. And it's been 2 years now that it's just, I've been suffocating by this spiritual world that has opened up that feels like a business in a sense. It's still fear-based. It's still trying to get people to get the material world they like through a different portal, but that's still being the thing. Like if I heal all my inside wounds, if I feel better inside, if I can love myself more, therefore I will attract the relationship that I've dreamt of, the job that I've always wanted, the house that I've dreamt of my whole life. I'll live in the country I desire. All this, it's still future-based. It's still, there's something wrong here that I need to fix to accumulate. So now the spiritual world is being used again, because this is how humans are, to get something else in their lives. It isn't just used to the simplicity of, I'd like to self-actualize. I'd like to just know who I am, what I am, and just get that inner peace. There's still the projection of my inner peace only comes when I get these amount of clients, let's say, or when I start to when I do this career job, or when I have this partner that resonates in alignment with me, right? Same idea, same pursuit, same everything. It's just as if jumping ship and taking all the same things and giving them new words. So I have been suffocating slowly and gently from it, and still my mental mind saying, well, this is the right way. These are the right things. You gotta, like for empaths and light workers and givers of the world, now the new lingo is you gotta put your boundaries up, right? Because other people will suck your energy. And I was like that. I'm not saying I was not completely indulged in that, to only discover it's still fear-based. It's still a place where I'm not discovering who I am. So what happens is when you step into this whirlwind of the spiritual world and you start to teach yourself all those things like, oh, I need to do this and I need to do that. Recognize what is your intention. Why are you doing it? Because it's also a lot of effort. In it, there's a lot of still self-blame and judgment. If I am an empath and I'm worried that I suck other people's energies and I take it and whatever all that stuff is, I'm still fear-based. What does that allow me to do? It makes me fear other people. It makes me judge other people. I become a judgmental person. Well, I can feel my friend. And oh, when I talk to this person or that person or this group of people, I take on their energy and then I can't breathe around them. So I have to protect and shield myself. Therefore, I'm in fear. I'm still in fear. And I'm still in judgment. I'm blaming them for their negative energy that I'm taking. I'm also blaming myself somehow because therefore there's something wrong here that I'm still absorbing this and I haven't protected and shielded myself enough and I haven't learned boundaries and all that nonsense. I'm just starting to call all that is nonsense. It's still part of that same world, right? Where there is judgment, there is an enemy somehow. Either I'm my own enemy or someone else is my enemy, and therefore I have to fight against and do. There's also fighting against the ego, right? It's like we've moved from fighting against people, which we can't have for some odd reason, right? If you judge someone in the spiritual world, it's like, oh, you must learn to forgive. Don't judge anyone, right? Now the mantras are all, don't forget. Like I remember talking to someone and them saying, watch for the words you use, and then you'll magnetize towards you bad things. Oh my God. Can you imagine how horrible life has turned out, especially for empaths now? It's constant self-judgment. It's constantly looking at the world outside saying, why does my life not look the way I want it to look? I must be saying the wrong words inside. I must be magnetizing something to create this. When we say you're responsible for yourself, you're not. It's responsible for how you feel. I have the ability to respond to how I am feeling right now. Now I am afraid that I am the cause of the life I'm living that I don't want. I am responding to this feeling, which is, oh, I'm in fear that I'm the cause of this miserable life I'm living. Wow. Let me look at that fear. There's something inside me, right? It's different. We're segregating ourselves more and more from each other with this spiritual upheaval that's happening, right? Watch the words you say. Everyone's walking around saying, I'm self-love. I'm loving myself, I'm acquiring self-love. But what's the intention? To look good in front of people, to be appreciated by others, to be looked upon like, oh, you've gotten in touch with your higher self, or you have really cool guides, or what is that? Why, when you're out and you feel negative energy happening, do you panic? Oh, I have to remove it. Maybe it's tapping. Maybe, I have to really, I haven't shielded. I've done all that. Nonsense stuff. Nonsense. It's still separation. It's still looking at, there's always an enemy somewhere, somehow. When we are triggered because we've met people that we think is their fault that they have negative energy and our fault because we're empaths and we absorb it and we feel it, right? In that is a problem. In that there is a problem to even go there with self. The only thing that's happening is you're feeling what you're feeling because you're feeling it. It has nothing to do with anyone else. We're all connected anyway. If I'm around somebody who makes me feel less of myself, or they've overtaken me, or I'm feeling crappy about who I am, or all of a sudden I don't matter shows up to me, and I want to feel like I matter, and I'm panicking, and now I'm like, it's all their fault, I have to release their energy, release and burn their energy, or, the Dane Hare, like, destroy and uncreate, or positive affirmations, look at the positive, or whatever junk we're going through, right? It's not theirs, it's yours if you're feeling it, if you're going through it, right? The easiest thing is to blame someone else, to say, well, that's my mother's crap, or that's my dad's, or that's my friend's. That has nothing to do with me being around them. I feel gunky. It's not true. You're feeling gunky because what they're doing is simply waking you up to the gunk you have inside. What do you do? All the spiritual books are saying now, and all the spiritual healers, and whatever is going on in your world, is all how wrong you are. You haven't protected yourself. You haven't shielded yourself. People are bad. There are dark entities out there. There are people doing this. These are not your feelings. This is somebody else's, blah, 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 blah. I did all that to only recognize they've always, no matter how much I say, release all these energies. They're not mine. Take them back and let me only feel mine. They're still mine. I am feeling them. If I am feeling them, therefore they belong to me. Right? No matter how much I say this isn't mine, that what I'm doing is I'm oppressing myself again. I am saying these feelings are bad. I've again done the same exact thing that we've lived throughout centuries, which is naming bad feelings bad and figuring out ways to get away from them by blaming others for them. Right? When our life situation looks bad to our perception, we call it bad. We blame ourselves, saying, oh, how did I attract this into my life? My car didn't work this morning. I wonder why. What did I do? Right? Self-blame, self-blame, self-blame. And this is a perfect journey. This is the perfect world for empaths, because the best thing that they love to do is figure out what they're doing wrong to fix it. Right? And it's always in a state of fixing, fixing, fixing. I wrote an entire list of the exhaustion when you step into the spiritual dimension. You're constantly fixing yourself. You're constantly trying to elevate to a higher vibration, because the higher vibration is better than this dense vibration. Well, if the dense vibration is there, just be with it, because something is showing up that you need to just see. There's nothing to be done. It's just to see. There's no one else to blame. You don't even have to blame yourself. The fact that I'm sick, I'm like, I am sick. This is it. I'm not going to say, I am not sick. I am not sick. No, the reality is I am sick now. This is my true reality. This is the fact of where I am now. If I am angry at someone, it's a true fact that I am feeling this anger right now. But to try to figure out, why am I angry? What part of my history? Who cares? Your past doesn't exist anyway. It's wind. It's a void. Your future also is a void. Like, what I've been seeing recently is like, it's darkness everywhere, in front of me and behind me. None of it exists, and just me exists now. I'm the only thing in color form. Whatever I'm feeling right now, that I can blame others for, my environment. Yes, I know I've said I walk into places and I do feel energy so intensely. It's just who I am. For my entire life, I've been trying to figure out how to protect myself, how to shield myself, how to release, blah, 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 how to do, da, 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 or meet somebody and feel their negative and be like, oh, okay, I gotta release, gotta cut the energy, cut the cords. I'm like, it's nonsense. Because all I'm doing, and all we're doing, is dodging the truth. I am this way. There is nothing wrong with me. I was created in total perfection in whichever form it is. And if it's feeling bad for me to feel this way, and it's easier to blame it on a parent, a friend, a colleague, the work environment, then I need to look within me, not to blame myself, but I need to sit with that feeling. That's what shadow work is. That is what it is. I need to figure out, what limiting belief do I have that's making me perceive this? Why am I afraid? Why am I so afraid to bring on other people's energies inside of me? Because it feels bad? What is wrong with feeling bad? That's the old paradigm. That feeling bad is something crap. That I need to find some modality or tool to stop feeling bad. But what if the human experience is this? For now, it could change. But for now, if you can just free yourself from looking for what is wrong with you, from trying to figure out, why can't I manifest the life I want, then there must be something crappy inside that I'm not doing right. When you meditate, I'm talking through my personal experience, and all the clients I've had that ask this question. When we meditate, the learnings are, if you meditate, then you'll start to find peace inside. When you find peace inside, then you start to attract the money, the relationships. It's still the same thing. We're doing meditation for an ulterior motive. It's still to manifest, co-create, chill out, people. It's still driven with, I am in so much lack, So I'm going to learn meditation so that in meditation I can receive information, I can channel, so then I can feel better, so then I can feel better about who I am, then I can have a purpose in life. It's exhausting. And if you've been on this journey as long as I have, which I know a lot of you have been, it is exhausting, and it's a loop. It's a constant loop. It doesn't end. It doesn't end. And let me tell you this, the true times I have felt joy and happiness are when I accepted how I feel about it and I just stayed with it. That is when I felt, when I stopped needing to heal, to figure out why, to do, I don't know, my ancestors' healing, my future healing, my this, my that. None of that, where I was trying to dig and find the reasons as to why I'm feeling this. When I do my energy dances, that is joy for me. Has nothing to do with anything. I'm not trying to heal me. I'm not trying to fix me. I'm not trying to uplift my mood or downlift my mood or try to protect and shield myself from other human beings or energies. None of that. I simply found that Donna Eden's moves feel really good when I do them. I'm like, oh, there we go. This infinity sign feels really good when I'm dancing. How magnificent. I want to dance this way. I want to do, oh, when I do this, oh, this feels really good. It feels like I'm removing something from in front of me. How wonderful. That's it. There is no ulterior motive. Recently, I've been meditating, and it's only for meditating. I want to meditate to meditate. Because if I choose to meditate, according to all the meditation tools, there are a million ways to meditate. Different people's ideas on why meditation is good. It's all wonderful. That whole world is wonderful. It's just suffocating after some time because you'll always feel that you haven't done it right, that you're lacking, that there's still something wrong, that there's still something to fix because you're still looking outside. You're like, once I'm good, my soulmate will show up. Once I'm good, my business will be a success. Once I've gotten it right, the clients will show up. Once I've gotten it right, and it's always, there's this deep internal thing of, I haven't done it right, therefore that's why the outside world has not mirrored it to me. Blame, a lot of self-blame is because the intention, you have a vision of what it looks like once you do the work on yourself. Once I heal and I'm good, my view is the gift for that is the perfect relationship, my success, the house I want, everything starts to flow to me. That's still your little self, your little mind, trying to like pat yourself on the back by constantly waiting. Well, I've done the work. Now I know how to love myself. I love myself so much. Where's my partner? I wonder why. My partner hasn't come. I've done so much self-love. Well, you've done it to get the partner. You haven't done it because it's just who you want to become. It just doesn't make sense. It's exhausting. It's pointless. It's exactly the same world. The language is different. The language, now people, all of a sudden, everyone's better than everyone, right? I'm vibrationally high. You know, I'm on a different vibration, and I found this vibration that I want to make sure to meet like vibration people. Again, isolating from everybody. Again, judging everybody. Again, judging yourself. Again, the ego's coming up and lavishing in. Oh, you know, I like when I even drop, I'm completely dropping my spiritual transformational practitioner title. It's just useless, honestly, like that. I was so excited when I finally found my title, and I was like, this is still boxing me into something better than anyone else. I'm not better than anyone else in any form, right? I'm just suffocated by all the nonsense that's taking place. It's nonsense, absolute waste of your energy and your time, because when you come to realize that no matter how bad I see myself or others see me, is okay, that I can be okay with that for no future thing, not to be liked more, not to be of service more, I'm not doing all this so I can heal. I like completely am taking a break from one-on-one sessions. I have a few clients, I'm finishing them off. I'm like done with that because there's something else. there's something else. There's another way of being. This is something, this is going to deplete you. You're going to be running after an illusion consistently, the same way you were running after an illusion before you awakened. And it's time to have the new awakening come through. You can continuously do this for the rest of your life. Blaming yourself, wondering why. When you're sick, what do people do? Oh my God, I'm sick. What did I do? How can I heal this? I am the co-creator of my life. I can manifest a healthy me. Forget all that nonsense. Just be sick. What if you can just be sick? Just be sick. It's what life has offered right now. It's what life has offered right now. If you meet someone that angers you, pisses you off, and you're deeming them as negative energy, demons, they've sucked me dry, now I'm feeling. No, you're still playing the blame game. You're still a victim of something. There's still that whole enemy. No wonder the world's at war all the time, because we all individually either hate and judge ourselves, or hate and judge somebody else, or we want to feel better than others, right? Or want to give just advice. Just advice. I've learned these things in the spiritual world now, and let me just pour it. And you must love yourself more if you want to find inner peace. What is that nonsense? What is the nonsense? Forget self-love. Only when you truly love yourself, you don't even have the words, you can't even say it. You won't even go around saying, find self-love. It's just a thing that you are. It's not a thing that you find and you become and you just parrot it out because now it's the language to use. So many people I started talking to in this field who do this for a living in this field, and then they start spewing the advice, well, why don't you meditate longer and talk to your spirit guides? Why don't you learn how to you need to talk to your higher self and bring in. You need to, I'm like, I can't even talk anymore. I can't even go anywhere with them because I'm just like parroting. These people are parroting everything they've learned and that's it. But there's no deep knowing. It's just what the mind is saying. This is the right thing to do. I was like that. Yeah, it was like that. I get it. I'm just asking you to free yourself because these are chains. These are chains that we're in. Let life do what life does. Your only role is to observe it and feel it and be it and say, well, here it is. This is the life I have been given. No matter how much visualization, manifestation, figuring out what is wrong, did I not manifest right? Did I manifest it right? Fishboard, all this stuff. What are you doing? You're not even in your life. You're not even alive. You're waiting for that thing to happen to be alive. Well, be alive now because you are alive. You can disappear tomorrow. Tomorrow you can cease to exist like that. All this self-help, self-healing, talk to my higher self, bring in, my spirit guides told me, go here, go there. What is that? How about you? Where are you? You are life. You are it this moment. There's nothing to shield you. The minute you think you need to be shielded and protected from others, environments, this and that, you're doomed. Because your mind will come in and try to be like, well, use this technique, use that. Oh my God, isolate yourself. Make sure to cut off people. I'm not comfortable around someone. I'm just simply not comfortable around someone. I don't have to know why. I don't have to demonize them or demonize myself. I can just be like, oh, wow, look at that. Oh, gunk. Wonderful. Oh, I hate it. I hate this feeling. I was meditating 2 days ago, deep meditation, and I had anxiety in a meditation. My mind wanted to know why. Why? Is it this? Is it that? Is it your mother's? Is it your father's? Oh my God, who did you meet? Is it this person? Where did you go? Is it the thing you want? My mind was dying to figure it out because that's the little mind trying its best. And I breathed and I just breathed and I breathed. And all I did is every few seconds I would be like, oh, these are thoughts. And I'd get sucked into them and then breathe and be like, oh, that was another thought. Sucked into them. That was another thought. Just finding space between, not for any reason. Not for any reason. It's just when anxiety was there, it could be there. It is what the divine decided to offer me right now to see. Didn't have to figure out why, who, when, what did I do wrong? What did somebody else do? Is it a negative energy in the house? Is it this? Is it this old friend that thought of me because she came to my mind and then I felt anxiety? So is it her? Who cares? All that matters is the device, this system, this body that I have felt it. And all I can do is be there for it. And I stayed. It was 20 minutes in the meditation where it would show up here and here. I would suffocate. I'd feel the anxiety in my neck and everything. And I'm with you. I'm with you. There was no intention for it to disappear, to fix it, to figure out what is wrong with it. Nothing. Wasn't blaming others, and I wasn't blaming myself. Well, I can't. Of course, my mind came in. Look at you. You suck at meditation. You can't even silence your mind. And I was like, wow, there you are. Okay. I see the language. That's fine. It is my experience right now. It is what it is. It is suffocating to live in the world of spirituality in the day we live in today, because there's some other space you need to be in. I am giving you permission to let go of all the stuff that you've learned. Everything, just throw it away and just be what you need to be at any given time with whatever life shows up with you and for you. Just give yourself that. Because there is so much judgment in the spiritual world. People like to spew out the right. Me too. I was like that. I'm not denying. But I'm waking up to it deeply. It's been 2 years that I've been like suffocated by it. When people talk and start to share their, well, you're supposed to be positive. Gotta find like snow. I don't like snow. You know how long I've been ashamed of, I say it and then people are like, oh, and then if you're a bit awakened or in the spirit, you gotta find the positive of the snow. Look at the wonder of the snow. I don't want to. My truth, in my reality, I do not like the snow. And I've given myself permission to say, I really don't like the snow. I don't like to be around it. I don't like to be in it. Just don't enjoy even seeing it. It's my truth. It's who I am. And I've come to accept it. And as I just came to accept it and said, I will complain about it as much as I feel like, because it's my truth for now. And I stopped being ashamed of myself. Like, I'm a spiritual transformational practitioner. I've done this for 15 years. I need to be able to find the positive within the negative and blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Looking for the positive within the negative is not about the environment. It's internally. If I believe that I am angry, then I can find the positive within anger for me. If I'm a procrastinator, I will find the positive of procrastination for me. Because if I have anger, if I have procrastination, if I have rage, if I have fear, there is a positive within it for me. Therefore, I am feeling it. You'll find that in my book also. Positives within the negatives. It's not about the environment. It's about here. Here. Once I started to accept that I don't really like snow, and I can say it to others and not ashamed of myself because I'm supposed to be a certain look or more forgiving or more loving to others, and this show, this act, you know what happened yesterday? I don't love the snow yet, but naturally, internally, I'm like, this is perfect timing for me not to be outside and to really stay inside and do internal work. I don't like it. I don't have so much anger towards it because I gave myself permission to feel what I feel without feeling ashamed, blamed, judged by it, or anyone sharing with me, oh, you need to accept where you're at. No, go, fuck off. I don't need to accept anything. I could just accept where I'm at, how I'm feeling, and that's as simple as it is. There's nothing you can change about your life. Your life is a gift that has been given to you. You are life itself. The experiences are a gift given to you. Experience in them. experiencing them in whichever form. All the people that appear into your life, they're there for you. For you. Like you are there for them, but you don't need to know why you're there for them. But they're there for you, to figure you out, to feel with you, not to blame them and protect and shield and, and all that. I'll keep saying nonsense. Everyone has taken what is being called the 3D world, moved it into the spiritual world. How to coach and make $10 million every month. Why? What does that even mean? Is that the reason you're coaching and helping, is to make the $10 million a month? It's still weird. I think it's weird. Can't resonate with it. Felt wrong and weird, and all pursuing inner peace. But inner peace is right here. If you're at peace with anger, instead of being angry at anger, inner peace is here. It's available. Your higher self is here. It just is here. When you're frustrated and sad, judging, blaming, you're still inner peace. Can you find peace with that? Without having to ward off the evil? Change how you feel? And please stop with the whole let's self-love, self-love coaches everywhere, You are love anyway. You don't need, and stop fighting the ego. There's no need to kill the ego. It's part of the human make. That's, again, fighting the ego. I need to kill my ego. Again, war. There's still war. There's still something wrong with me. I have been unable to kill my ego, therefore I'm still not healed or spiritually aligned. What does it even mean? We'll go around like little flowers, happy with everyone? No. It's time to feel what you feel. With no end result. I'm not feeling it to feel better. I'm just feeling it because this is what life is. This is what reality of life is. And a lot of you may not even like what I'm saying. And this may go, and it's fine. May go against everything you've learned. That really used to matter a lot. And even though mentally I'd say, people don't matter. Internally, the deepest place where people don't like to admit the deepest truth. My deepest truth, yeah, it did matter. I wanted to be of service and I wanted to help others, and it mattered that I did. So it did matter. But something has shifted where it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if what I'm saying is completely against everything you've believed in. All I'm trying to share with you is cut your journey short. There's no need to go through 20 years, 10 years, even 1 year of this whirlwind of spending your money and your time and your energy trying to figure out how to make yourself feel better. Just feel better now with whatever you're feeling. Don't worry, you're not going to get stuck in anxiety if you accept it. You're not going to get stuck in anger if you accept it, or self-blame. You're not going to get stuck in it. Oh. And if you're meditating to feel better, you're going to realize that you don't feel better in those meditations. You get up feeling more angry than ever before. And a lot of times during meditations, you don't finish feeling a lot better. You just don't. Because so much has shown up for you. If I would have stopped during the anxiety I was having in my meditation, I would have left the meditation feeling really disappointed because I meditated to feel better. But if you're only meditating to meditate, to just help your nervous system feel better, that's it, just relaxing the nervous system, then that's okay. It either happens or doesn't. But in meditation, things shift. They do. But don't wait for the shift. Just let it be. I'm in stillness. I'm giving my nervous system time to breathe. I'm allowing my body to just be. I just want to notice. I want to know who I am. Like, there goes the mind. It talks. Can I observe? Oh, there it is. There it goes. Oh, it's talking. My heart is beating. My legs are moving. Oh, You know, oh, my toe is numbing. That's it. It's not to manifest, visualize, channel, all that stuff. You don't need to forgive yourself or forgive others. Punish yourself for not forgiving yourself or forgiving others. Enough with these games. It's all games. Just always remember, one day I'm here, one day I'm not. I may vanish 3 hours from now. I may vanish, I don't know when. Why am I putting so much effort to fix myself so badly, to have the life I really want when I have a life? It is a life as it is. And just search inside. You already matter. You are already enough. I woke up this morning and the first thought, it was like a thing. I don't even know if it was a thought. I have no idea. But I heard, "Who is my God today?" I was like, that's weird. But I saw myself say, my God today is inner harmony, acceptance. I was like, this is strange. So I have a whole other video about who is my God today. Because I've already gone for 40 minutes and I'm not feeling well. I'm probably going to crash now. Although this uplifted me to share this. So for now, just think about it. Who is my God today? And I'll share whatever's showing up. It's very interesting. And just be free of trying to help others feel better. Trying to give them the lingo that we're all using today. I'm also done with that. Yeah. Well, I would like to hear what you perceive about this, and if this did anger anyone, I do apologize for it triggering you. And of course, wherever you are at is perfect. If for now you're still in the mood to keep learning different ways to be a better person, because you're still not a better person because you haven't gotten the clients you want or the partner you desire, then do that. That's your journey. That's your path. One day you will suffocate. You won't be able to do it anymore because you'll notice that you're still not happy and there's still no joy, right? And it's trapped in a new identity. And the identity is, I need to fix myself. You're just trapped in a new formatted identity you've given to yourself. All right. Take care. Love you all. May you be blessed with joy. Not to pursue it, to be it.